Here are the top 10 best upcoming Quest 2 games releasing this year, 2022. At number 10, we have Project 4. This game has been in the works for a very long time, so I think this is going to be a big hit. Definitely a big hit. I gotta say, Boneworks is probably my favorite PC game as of right now. And Project 4 is just a code name, and it's not gonna be like a spin-off or anything like that. It's gonna be a full game, a full like AAA game for the Quest 2, standalone. Don't really know much more than that because it's super secret. But like I said, it's gonna have its own story and it's gonna be like this full game, and this is backed by Oculus. The trailer is coming really soon and possibly at the Meta Gaming Showcase. But if you wanna know more details, make sure you go and click on David's video right here on the top card. At number 9, we have Ultimechs, and after watching this trailer, I am super excited for this game. By well-known publisher Resolution Games, who also made Demio, and I love that game. So I'm definitely excited for something Ultimechs, which is more in the genre and niche, which looks like it's more of a game that I would prefer more than Demio. Demio blew me away because I didn't know I would like that, like tabletop games. So I have high hopes for Ultimechs. It's a multiplayer sport mech game, and it's gonna be kind of similar to Rocket League just by the trailer. And on their website, it looks like they're really emphasizing the point that it's skill-based, and I really love that in games. At number 8, we have Nerf Ultimate Championship. This looks like it's gonna be kind of similar to the last title, Ultimechs. It's gonna be a competitive multiplayer VR game. And it also looks like it's a mix of Larcenauts and Hyperdash maybe, but of course with the classic Nerf guns that we all know and love. And of course it's skill based, and it's a 4v4 matches in some really cool arenas. At number 7, we have a game that I think we kind of need right now for the Quest 2. It's a high quality Cyberpunk game. I mean, just look at this trailer, it looks amazing. I'm so excited for this game. It's a single player action experience. Yeah, other than like PC VR, I don't think we have any titles that are like Quest 2 Cyberpunk games. Don't get me wrong, tell me in the comments if I'm wrong about this, but I really want a Cyberpunk game for VR, and here we go. This is coming really soon. And it says it's heavily influenced by some sci-fi classics such as Blade Runner, Ghost in the Shell, and Akira. So you know it's gonna be a good game. And even just by the trailer, the sound design is phenomenal, and in their website it says it's gonna be a fast-paced physics combat, like ninja style. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for this title. Tell me in the comments if you are too. But at number 6 is my most anticipated game in this list. Of course, I'm talking about Among Us VR. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's not much to say about here, and they're being completely quiet about a release date, although I do think that they're gonna announce it on the Meta Gaming Showcase really soon.
For me.
Number 5 is Green Hell VR. Now there is the VR version already, but this is now for the Quest standalone. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, look how high quality this game is, and they're gonna import this to the Quest. It's basically like The Forest, but you know, just for Quest 2. I actually haven't played it. I've played The Forest, and that game is really fun, but apparently this game is actually a lot more realistic. You have to like heal wounds and stuff like that. I don't think there was any of that in The Forest. But I know that Green Hell VR is actually coming. I can't really say when, but I do know the release date of Green Hell VR. I'm just gonna say that it's like the first few weeks of April. That's all I can say. I can't say more than that. And number 4 is Moss Book 2. That's actually releasing March 31st, which I don't know when you're watching this video, it's probably already released. Yeah, it's basically just a second chapter of Moss. Let's move on. Okay, so now we made it to the top 3 most anticipated games, and I think this one might even be Among Us.
Here we go again.
Of course, I'm talking about GTA San Andreas. I don't know if you guys remember this, but this was actually announced back in the October Meta Gaming Showcase, Facebook Connect 2021, that GTA San Andreas is coming to VR. And it's a project that actually has been many years in the making. I'm gonna assume it's around $40 because Resident Evil for VR was $40, so people are guessing it's around $40. Now, if you want to know more information about this, then click on the card up here to see my friend David's video on this. But let's move on to number 2, another super exciting game that I think we really need right now for VR is City Skylines. Well, I guess there already is one, but it's kind of trash. But for a game that pretty much you're like the mayor, you're in control of the city. You can put up an electric system, schools, hospitals, balance everything as the mayor of the city. I am super excited for this. And it looks like it's just a port of the regular PC City Skylines, just converted into VR. This is coming out the spring of 2022, which we're already in spring, so it's coming out really soon. Just maybe wait a few weeks. And there's another game that has been a long time in the making, so you know it's gonna be a good game. And also, this probably won't be cross-buy with Steam. If you have the game on Steam, I don't think it's going to be cross-buy, unfortunately. But I have to confirm that later once the game actually releases. Now, before I say the most anticipated game that is coming out on the Quest 2, for 2022. I'm gonna give out some rapid fire bonus Quest 2 releases. Assassin's Creed VR and Splinter Cell VR. This is confirmed by Ubisoft. Unbinary, Final Space, Mercenaries, a Sherlock Holmes VR. That sounds kind of interesting. The Last Worker, Arcade Legend, like this. Arcade Legend. Apparently you have like this room where you can set up arcades, like real life arcades that you know at like Dave & Buster's and stuff like that. There's like virtual versions of them, and from my understanding, you can actually like invite people and make money from it. So that's really cool. I'm really excited for that one. The Last Clockwinder, Hellsweeper, Lost Recipes, Firmament, and Ziggy's Cosmic Adventures. Okay, so we made it to number 1. This summer, I want you to participate in the Minecraft Metaverse, a VR civilization with lots of players. You're gonna have to survive alone or make friends, build cities, go to war, alliances, cash prizes. Click on this video to find out more. It's super cool. And join the Discord down below to save a spot. But yeah, Minecraft is already out unofficially for the Quest 2 standalone. No PC. And click the video right here down here to see the tutorial on how to do that. It's very fast. It's only going to take you 2 minutes to do. As far as the official Minecraft though, well, that was actually taken down from the Oculus PC store. But official Minecraft Bedrock for Quest 2 standalone is coming. We know that it's coming. And if you want to learn more details about that, click on David's video down below in the description.